Hey YouTubers, hey Roland Martin here. You know, one thing that's happening right now with this pandemic going on with the coronavirus is that we're all worried about our health. And one of the things I'm trying to do is I'm doing a lot of exercises in the morning. I do my sit-ups and my push-ups, and then I ride my bicycle. You know, I figure that the more exercise I get and the more upper body strength I develop and the more resistance I'll end up having. And so if I do get sick, I can beat it. Good health. Now, the other thing I'm doing a diet, and I'm dieting and lost, like 20, 25 pounds, and that's helping out. But I fish a lot. I'll get out there in the mornings, and my son Scott can tell you, he calls me the Cal Ripken of the tournament trail. We'll get up and I'll get out at dawn, and I'll fish all the way till dark, and I'm ready to go the next day. So I'm staying in good health, and I'm an old man. Hey, I'm 80 years old, but if you keep in good health and do a little exercise and really work out some and diet a little bit, hey, you can keep going for a long, long time, and that's kind of my deal. So anyway, that's my end of my exercise. Hey, let's do the next step, and that's my bicycle ride. I'm going to take you around my little world in the morning. I got to go to the post office. I got to do a couple things. Hey, let's take a bike ride. Okay, folks, let's go for a bike ride. Take my trusty little bike. It's my little mud bike. I guess it's got big beach tires on it, and I'm just gonna take a ride around the neighborhood. I'll show you a little bit about what I have in the yard. I don't know how jerky this thing's gonna be, but anyway, you notice a rough and whirly right here. I have all kinds of stuff in the background here. I got these little compartments here are for a couple little aluminum boats I have, and I have my aluminum boat system all set up there. Here's one of my swamp buggies that I hunt with a lot. I do a lot of hunting with that swamp buggy. And then here's my little 1542, my little small car topper. I got to fix a little rack there's a little rack that's on it right now that I have to fix. The rain got it. And then I got of course, my airboat, my trusty airboat. And I got airboat's all set up, ready to go. And it's a pretty nice airboat, actually. It's got a big, almost 500 cubic, it's 590 something cubic inch engine. I take it way down the Everglades. I got an airboat camp down there. It's really cool. And then I also have a canal back here. My dock. Look at my dock. My dock is all underwater. And well, the lily pads are growing. There's a few bass here, but see, the water's come up like 3 feet. That's kind of a real problem. There's a few bass in here. I test my lures here. I use my dock. I can launch my bass boats here. Have a pretty good time of it. But it's so soggy right now. I'm gonna have to walk the bike back a little bit. Tell you, this YouTubing is a lot of fun. I'm spending as much time YouTubing as I ever did on television. In fact, I post 3 times a week, as you know. That's a big deal. It means I got to go out 3 or 4 days a week, because I don't get a film every time. You got to figure that when you go fishing, you're only going to get a good film like every other trip. And then I gotta make my phone calls. I gotta call Lake Okeechobee and see what's going on with the guides. I talked to Steve Daniels and Steve Lake and my son Scott. Try to get a handle of what that's going on. Then in the Everglades, I call guys like this other guy, Steve Pops. He's a guy out of Fort Lauderdale. I call him, and boy, he tells me the updates on all the areas down on Alligator Alley canals, the canals around Sawgrass Recreational Area, the L1 canals, all the Everglades areas. Steve Papp really has that dialed in. Then I'll also call way up north, like the Stick Marsh area, all around Kenansville and Farm 13 and all these different places up there, I got 2 or 3 guys to talk to up there. That really helps out. Anyway, I gotta make my phone calls. And then I have my good fishing buddy, and you know him, Jerry Brousseau. And Jerry, he has a place up at Lake Placid. We've been going up to Lake Placid these last couple of years. He's got 2 or 3 properties up there. And we enter these little small tournaments. It's kind of a shame because they see us coming and they say, oh my gosh, here are the pros again. And Jerry wins about every one of them. They're little small boat tournaments, 10, 15, 20 boats. In a little potluck thing, everybody puts some money in the pot and divide up the top two or three places. And it's I kind of feel bad taking the money. Because I've fished 3 tournaments or 4 tournaments with Jerry now who come in first or second in every one of them. Anyway, that's kind of what's happening up there, and that's Central Florida. Now, there's also my cameraman, Tyler South. He does my regular camera work. He's been fishing Lake Kissimmee a bunch. You might have seen Major League Fishing last week on the Kissimmee chain. They caught some good fast fish on that deal. In fact, we're probably going to, I got a new boat. I got a brand new boat. I have to show you maybe later. I got to go pick it up at Fort Myers at the Bass Pro Shop. Hey, there's a brand new Nitro Z21. And I'll be taking it to Lake Kissimmee this week. That's going to be a good deal. Anyway, I'm out, off and running. These little streets are pretty safe, pretty residential. Very few, just a little bit of traffic. There's no sidewalk on them. Now, where I ride up in the Golden Gate City, there are sidewalks, and I exercise all the sidewalks. That's a big deal. I tell you, one thing, you don't get too hot driving a bicycle because there's a good breeze. I'm going about, 8 or 10 miles an hour, I don't know how fast. But it's just enough, even though it's like 80 or 90 degrees, the breeze keeps you cool. And so it's not a hot endeavor. I don't really perspire that much, even on a hot summer day, riding a bicycle. And I don't go real fast. This isn't a real fast bicycle. And I just go along for like an hour, 8 miles an hour or something or other. Just 7 or 8 or 10 miles. Anyway, here's one of my old guys, Scott. Here's my buddy Scott. He's my hunt buddy. Scott Green, he has a big lawn service, and we go down the Everglades and camp out and hunt. We even go to Montana deer hunt. He's a good sportsman. Lives right down the end of the street. I know a lot of these people. It's really nice getting out on the bike and, saying hi to a few people, getting some good exercise. It's just a nice day. I notice there's more cycling going on right now. And then here's a woman on a horse. Hey, how you doing? Riding a horseback. It's a nice little community. A lot of horses around here. That's a pretty cool deal. There's some peacock bass in there too. There's largemouth bass. There's tilapia, big old tilapia. Okay, I'm shifting down to lower gear because I have a big intersection across here, monster intersection. I'm gonna have to wait for the light. There's just lots of traffic. There's a little thing to push, a little button deal to push right here. Start across. I'm gonna push this button here. It says this one here, push that button. Now, maybe I can go across. Yeah, okay. I can go across right now. Okay, and all traffic stopped. Thank you, sir. Thank you. More traffic right here. It's all stopped. I pushed the button, everything's fine. Now I got sidewalks. Look at this. Woo. Sidewalk time. This is a big deal. Get some super glue. Get some super glue real quick. I have a lock on this bike, but for right now, I'm just gonna take the camera off here. Okay, going to the store. I just put a little basket here. Take my mask off. And head to the post office. Same kind of deal. I better not do it. It's a federal building. I don't think I can film it. I'll just leave the bike right here for a second and go check my mail. No mail. I usually have mail this time of day, this time of year. Okay, I can cross right here. I better cross right there. I'll cross right here. Okay, I'm gonna roll now, boys. Back to the home side. I got 4.5 acres here in what we call Golden Gate Estates. Of course, we have the canal in the back. The front of the property is a kind of interesting. It is a gate, and I got it open right now. But I normally keep the gate locked. I'm on my property now. Well, folks, I tell you, I'm ready for a day. I got to go pick up my new boat. I got to download my GPS coordinates. I got to work on some tackle. I got to get ready for tomorrow's big fishing trip. So, hey, thanks for coming along with me and seeing a little bit about what I do for a morning, particularly my exercise routine and my bike ride. And thanks for subscribing and thanks for watching our YouTube channel. I've reached that 100,000 goal, and I'm so happy with that. And so are my advertisers and stuff. So this is really the wave of the future. Television's still a big deal, but YouTube is even a bigger deal. We'll see you again soon, and thanks for watching.